Right. So, got a 1990 Cadillac Sedan Deville. A lot of people don't know how to replace the front speakers inside these. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. You cannot, and I repeat, do not pop these covers off. In some of the vehicles, you can pop these covers off. These ones do not, or you will break them and they won't go back on. So you have 3 long Phillips head screws, 1, 2, 3, each of which came from the center vent closest to the glass. There's one here, one there, and one right over here. Once you get those out, you're gonna go to each vent. There's one there, 2 in the middle, 1 on the left. What you're gonna do to get these vents out, once they're in, you're gonna pop them up so slightly. Do not rotate them down, but up. You're gonna use a flathead screwdriver. You're gonna go under, and you're just gonna pop them up, and they're gonna come right out. Now, once you pop those up, you're gonna have a Phillips head screw right there, a Phillips head screw right there, a Phillips head screw right in here, and then one more right in there. And then this whole dash assembly comes right up, this whole top plate. I already got it loose, as you can see. Now after you remove these screws that are behind the vents, you're gonna have to come to the glove box. You're gonna take out a Phillips that's there, 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 and then 2 on the underside. 1 here, 1 there. They look about like this. Yep, go ahead and, oh, forgot 1 screw up in the corner right here. I'm only using the tip because these screws are not in very tight. Otherwise, I would just use a standard screwdriver. Just didn't happen to grab it. And this whole glove box pops out, as you can see. And you can go ahead and disconnect your connections over here to be able to work on this. It's just a couple pop clips on these electrical connections. Now there is one last tricky bolt right here. There is a flathead with a washer and a bolt on the underside. I don't know if you can see that, but you get yourself a 10mm wrench under there, like I have already, and then you just go ahead and twist that right off of there. See how that came out? And then screw pops right up. Pop that out. It's a pretty long one, as you can see. Washer, screw. And you still got 1 more bolt in here. Then you're gonna notice that the left side is pretty loose. It wants to come up, but the right side is still rather tight, even after taking out the Phillips in there and the 10mm in the corner. However, with the glove box removed, there is a 7mm hidden right there that needs to be removed as well. Once that 7mm is removed, voila, whole top plate comes right off. You are exposed to your speakers without breaking the grills. You'll just have to disconnect these 2 connections right here. And that's how you take off the top dash pad on a 1990 Cadillac. So after you've gone ahead and removed these POSs, which are only 9.5 ohm. That is wild, considering the fact 6x9s were 8 ohm. I find that kind of odd. Which, that one's also, I should be doing a video on how to replace those, because that's also pretty tricky. There's a 10mm bolt hidden behind there, and a 10mm bolt hidden behind that headrest. Also a Phillips on the front plate of each one to take those off to get to the 10mm, and that's how you get to the 6x9s. But anyway, back to the front dash, the video we originally started. As you can see, the plates that came with the 4x6s, Pioneers, these are the ones that the customer elected to go with. I got both installed, and I can go ahead and reverse assemble and put my dash piece back together. And that is how you do front speakers on a 1990 Sedan Deville, I believe this is, and I believe it's the same for a Broham. But yeah, the Sedan Deville. Without breaking the covers like most people do, which they don't even realize if you break the cover, you still can't access the speaker anyway. So don't do that. Do it the correct way. Pull the front dash pad up. And have a great day.